Hi everyone, I'm V and you're watching my channel Bees and Everything. Today I am straining my herbal infused oil and I want to show you how I made this. So first of all, I'm going to need some herbs. I do grow an herbal garden and here's a couple examples from the right that I use. This is calendula. Then we have chamomile, comfrey leaves, lavender, and sage. And these plants here I have foraged. And from the right, the yellow plant is a goldenrod. Then we have yarrow. The little white flowers are wild carrot. This big one here is a broadleaf plantain, and then the dandelion. So even if you don't have a garden or you don't want to grow herbs, you could easily go and forage for them. And these are really common weeds that basically grow everywhere. And just make sure you're choosing a place that's clean, doesn't have a lot of traffic. And really you could use all parts except for the roots. And even if you're in a setting that's a city and you don't have much space, you could grow sage in your windowsill and just use that. If you're having a big flowers, for example, like this calendula, I do dry them first because they will hold a lot of moisture and you don't want to put a lot of moisture, a lot of water inside your oil because that will spoil it. So I first dry them. And if you don't have a dryer, you could put them in the oven for a couple hours on 175 Fahrenheit. Or something that my grandma did is she would pick the petals off and lay them on newspaper and she would dry them that way. It's much faster. So I will just make sure that the leaves are nice and dry, don't have any water on them. And then I will submerge everything inside the oil. And the oils I like to use are grapeseed oil because it has really mild flavor and doesn't have a lot of smell. And so it's really nice. And also I like to use coconut oil, and this one is really fabulous. If this is your final product, it will solidify if it's under 75 degrees. So in the winter, this could be a great lip balm. And something interesting I have learned when I was studying up on herbs is I got these different books from different cultures. So I got a Chinese herbal book, a European one, and then a Native American herbal book. And the really intriguing thing I find out is that one plant was used for three different things in those three different cultures. So I was like, wow, I've never considered that. I mean, one plant is good for basically everything. So you see, you don't really need any fancy herbs. You don't need even a whole bunch. You could really just use one plant and have a fabulous infusion. So the steps I take next is after I submerge it, I will keep it warm for about 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. And you can do this by simply putting it, first of all, cover it, and then put it in the oven with the light on. And that will be the perfect temperature, really. In just 2 weeks, and it's done. And I also put a little bit of a weight on it to keep it submerged. So I will take the weight off now, and I'm going to go ahead and strain it. Oh my gosh, it smells so amazing. Wow. The smell is just awesome. So herbal. I really smell the chamomile. Wow. All right. Oh, wow. And you guys, look at the color. Wow. I mean, that's green, right? That's bright. That looks healthy. So what I'm going to do now, this is basically a base for my beeswax balm. And I will show you how I make that in my next video. If you have any comments, please do share. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, have a wonderful day.